Yeah. Let's do this, man. Let's go. It's 10 o'clock.
I need ammo here.
Did you switch your free roam camera or the free roam camera control to like down, or did you keep it on X?
I keep it on X.
Switch to left control.
Oh,
Oh.
where is it? Spectator.
Spotted hostile heavy armor north of your position. Listen up. Spotted an enemy helicopter due north of your location. Spotted a hostile helicopter just west of it. Objective Echo has been neutralized.
The waiting game sucks. I'd rather play Hungry Hungry Hippos. $5 for the guy who tells me what show that's from.
Hungry Hungry Hippos.
No, that direct quote. The waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Ah, you lost me.
It's The Simpsons. Da Simpsons.
Objective Bravo has been lost. Heads up. Hostile AT soldier west of your location.
That's so weird. I can't. Okay, there we go. So off the break, you think everyone's just gonna bum rush Charlie?
Bomb
No?
rush.
Oh, epic knife, and his body falls off the fucking thing. That was so epic. The guy knifed someone at the top, like the edge of a building. So sweet.
I think the stream is quite okay now.
Yeah, for my bet is we see two choppers going to Charlie right away, and they're battling out there, and then whoever loses takes down the building. I hope we see more time with the building up than we see with it down, just because everything gets so foggy after the building goes down. I can't do shit, man.
Yeah, that's true. It's quite annoying actually when the building goes down.
Yeah, how these particles. It's cute how all these particles are everywhere, but I mean, yeah, I'd rather see that buildings stay up longer than not. Which is cool because I mean we talked about this in the podcast. I don't know if you heard that, Captain, but it's going to be really interesting to see what with Revolution how GC gets adapted towards those kinds of things, especially with this building. I haven't heard anything because I haven't been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure there's no exclusion on bringing the building down right now. Is there, Rob? Can you confirm that?
I cannot confirm if they say a time limit on the building.
That'd be sweet if they did. If they had like a ticket or time limit, that'd be dope.
The building must stay up at least in 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. Look at these tanks in front of C. They're making out. It's a date between Chokonoku and Necromancer, man. Oh, Necro got out. Oh, I got knifed. Fisherman knifed him.
There appears to be an enemy
So
helicopter located to your west.
Can I talk to people? No. That OP is shit if I could talk to people. So who's calling live on this, man? I just want live. Where the fuck is this? Oh, this poor transport chopper for the States is getting destroyed, man. It's taking on another transport chopper and an attack heli. Yeah, it's down. Poor guy did not stand a chance. Yeah, Rubba, unmute your mic, bro, and just. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen up the big Rub?
Well, from Stoney's perspective, when I played with him back in a couple of campaigns ago, he probably won't actually go for the building. He might just take it down.
Right
Fuck
away?
Fuck all your blue team. I'm gonna kill you all.
So yeah, it's Stoney and then Matsif is on the red team?
Stoney versus Hitman.
Oh, wow. That's
They're
ridiculous.
two big giants, as you see.
One's a giant something, but anyway, what? Yeah, that sounds super cool. Bringing down the building. Actually, I would take that back. I don't want it to go down. Fuck the building. I wanted to stay it up. It's because it's a happy face. I want it to be, like I was saying, I want my frames to keep up here. I don't want to.
Objective Charlie has been neutralized.
Well, that'll probably be an epic chopper battle at the start. That's all it is for two attack choppers. And
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet to watch in free row. See those explosions go off right away. Just gonna pop out of here and see what the timing. I'm gonna ask someone what the timing's like because I'm super.
However, people playing should not watch the stream.
An enemy tank has been identified north of your position.
I was being a bad boy. I was listening to strategy. I think I know what the red team's gonna do, but I'm not gonna say it. We'll see what happens off the break because that would be cheating. Anybody on the blue team was watching. The reason we say red blue team is because that's the way they've been designated in the game. So what they see in terms, it's gonna be confusing when we say the red team when they're actually the Chinese who are the blue team, and vice versa. That's gonna be confusing as shit. I wish we had picked different colors. But that's the way it stands.
Let's call them pink and baby blue.
Pink and baby blue, okay.
Looks like there's AT personnel operating west of your power.
Oh, nice fucking RPG, was it? You saw nothing brings down the Chinese chopper. Let's go! I just wanna... Rob, what's going on, man?
Yeah, so we're just waiting on some attacks to change. So that's going to be a live announcement from the 13th. So you'll say it on you hear it as well.
Sounds good, man.
Wow, that's completely away on this.
There's some nice tank-to-tank combat.
Whereabouts? Oh, on
Yeah.
D. that? Necro versus... Necro's getting rep too?
Yeah.
His reps go
No,
down,
he
reps went
is.
down. Nope, he's not. Who's peeking there? He's down. Jossie. It's a nice little peek he's got going on there. Bye-bye, Necromancer.
Necrohamster.
Necromancer? Yes, that's what I'm calling him from now on. What else you got in your bag of jokes, Ken?
Well, I have some. We have Boris.
Whoa. Boris? That's Hitman, I guess?
Yeah, that's hit.
Live on restart.
Oh, here we go, boys and girls. What girls are watching the stream? That's sexist, I shouldn't say that. Alright, I'll watch the Chinese off the break. Let's see what they're doing. And then you can watch the stateside. The transport chopper's blown up? I don't know. This looks like it's live.
This is live.
Is this live? Because the transport chopper for the Chinese just blew up. It's not even up. That's weird. I think we're going to see something in chat about that.
This is live. This is live. This is live.
The Americans are dropping guys on the building not on the actual C building, but on the building above B. I mean, and they're shooting the building already. Rob was right. I think Sony's taking down the building. They've elected to take down that building right away. You hear the boom, that scares the shit out of me whenever I'm in the building. We got one Chinese tank on its own here. Necromancer's feeling ballsy, taking on 2 tanks and an LAV. And he's getting some support from Choco here. Good start here for the Americans, which is the red team. Or what do we call them? The violet team? Pink team?
Pink team.
Pink team. Pink team. They got 3 flags. They're sitting pretty. They're getting the burn. And if you can see, man, they've situated themselves on the roofs just to the west, I guess, of the building, of the hotel. So one more shot and this building's coming down. So our wish isn't going to be fulfilled. We're going to take down this building almost immediately here. Blue cap Charlie. And I think this is the plan for Red, was that they were just going to sit back, let them cap, and then bring down the building.
If they do that, then they can use the building as a cover and just shoot it down into Charlie.
Yeah.
Flag.
One tank goes down, I'm not sure who that was. Just outside of C. So now it's a 2-on-1 with Necro and Choku versus Mesh. And they're gonna push, and Mesh is in trouble, I think, here. Oh no, great RPGs, and he goes down. It was Necro that went down there, getting a little aggressive, and then Choku's in trouble too, and he goes down. Just outside of C. So yeah, I thought we would see the building go down a little quicker. Here we go. I think that's it. Yeah, the building's coming down. Or am I wrong? And then if you can get a good shot of the building,
And the building is down.
Yeah, and we'd see everyone dying, running away from it. That was fast. What was that? 3 minutes and the building's down? Fuck. I'm not allowed to swear. But we got a little bit of back rage here. By the States on Echo. One guy here. Who's that? He's down. Roka was back there. I think he's part of the Air Force. And then we have another jet ski coming here to Echo. Bach. YOLO Swaggins is going to come back here and maybe try to disrupt, at least keep them honest here at Echo. What you got going on there?
They can be captured at that time with the joystick.
Yeah. And now, I guess the strategy would be for them to jump off the buildings into C once they can cap it. We've got one squad moving into Charlie. It's Matt. Can't see. It's too hard to see sometimes, people. boat goes down nice to a nice guided missile, I think, for the tank on the bridge towards Delta. It's Cognito, who goes down to some C4. And Red's capping Charlie here.
They have the higher.
Yeah, I think that's there was a good strategy from Sony. Was they took the tops of the buildings almost immediately. They've got people with RPGs, PLWs, PLDs, X-bursts, airbursts rather, and they're just owning the ground from the sky. Yeah. We got an LAV push into Bravo here. I think this is kind of desperate from Necro. I don't know if this is going to work because they can just turn around and just lock on him and shoot him.
Objective Charlie has been neutralized.
And Necro goes down there on B. Wow, big push, but from the Chinese on C here as they take it. Currently sitting at about a difference of 50 tickets for the Chinese in terms of the lead that they have. And now this is where there's so much infantry on C, man. Holy crap. There's like no way they're going to take that. They have to do like a back ridge here. I count like 12 guys on C. That's ridiculous. We have the two American tanks pushing up on the Bravo bridge. They're met with pretty heavy resistance from the infantry, as well as a couple tanks on the other side of the bridge. So I don't think they're going to break through there. Like I said, I just want to see some Everest killed there on the top of Bravo. I think they need to be pushing from behind, getting a couple jet ski, getting a drop. Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for picking up people on A. I think they're going to do a drop onto either Delta or Echo. And hopefully that'll get them in a better spot that they're in now. And we can see that Chinese have set up a few people on this UN building across from the exploded hotel. They got taken up by the attack chopper and are sitting pretty there. Yeah, so if you look at D, they got a squad on top of D. They're capping D now. We got Zebra, Wax Ass. Tank comes in to take it out, but he's getting RPG'd almost immediately. It's a good push here. This is pretty epic right now with the attack chopper comes in, clears off the roof, but there's two guys left inside. Let's see who that is. Wax Ass fighting for his life, gets taken out. There's two guys above there. Plumping, Zebra, and Snookfingers are all on D. They're getting pushed from the stairs. One guy, HEX manages to take out Plumping. Razzy's coming up the stairs, peeking, he's peeking. We're gonna cap D here, and they got both tanks now come back to. This is where you want to push Charlie at the same time. You're red. This is a great back ridge by Snook squad here. They're not gonna cap D. One guy left in Snook squad, and he goes down. And that's that for that push. But it was a good push in terms of getting the people off C. If you look at C now, it's completely empty. Just would have liked to see a different push. Oh, we got another push on Echo.
Yeah, I mean, if D doesn't work, you always pull back to Echo and get the armor away from the front line.
Yep. Looks like they pushed someone to Echo. Let's see whose squad this is. This is Snookfingers again, his squad. Getting in the back with Madskyver.
What ninjas, that's for sure.
Now look at him. It's like an infestation of Snookfinger guys. His little squad here. They took Echo. And they didn't lose that many tickets having down Charlie, only down 100 tickets. They can get back in this if they can just hold with their armor. They're going to hold that bridge with 3 tanks.
Yeah, it's
So-
just you need to get all the infantry from Martha back to Echo, so suicide.
So did they steal a tank? Because they have 3 tanks. They didn't.
Maybe.
We got the attack chopper chasing down the blue transport chopper as it goes out. It's trying to jump off guys on A.
I've got eyes on an enemy tank located to your west.
There's one guy on A right now. Zolmartig, I think it is. He's mad. And he goes down to some X-bursts. Airbursts, X-bursts, whatever. And that push on A is wiped out. What is going on, Echo? The squad is still here, man. They're still holding fast. I think there's 2 guys left. They took out a tank. Another tank just came by. 1 guy left on the roof. 2 guys left. 3 actually. Romas and Sup trying to clear him out. This is superb work because all it is just keeping them back. Capture that 3rd flag that you need to have. And Snook Figures is doing an excellent job here as a squad leader, getting his guys to stay hidden to try to cap this out, while the rest of the armor holds down that. And we got a push coming into B now with the two tanks pushing into Delta, and that's gonna. Or are they gonna just push into Echo? I think they're just gonna go straight for Echo. Yeah, they're going straight for Echo, man. They're gonna Snook call for support, I guess, from armor, and it's coming in. This is. They've got to take a lead down to about 70 tickets now. Snook's finally wiped out off Echo, but the 2 tanks have come here to support. No, they're not wiped, are they? They're just laying in the building so it looks like they're dead.
I think they are on the roof.
Yeah, man, they're totally on the roof. I just, when I saw them, I thought they were dead because it just looked like nothing, you know? They were like in the building. So 1 tank goes down, 1 Chinese tank goes down on Echo, as we've got Mesh coming in to give Snook some armor support. Mesh goes down to Massive's RPG, but they're trying to keep us back right now. They've got a whole squad, American squad on here, trying to take this out. And they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna get it. This is an excellent job by Snook Squad on Echo, preventing the Chinese team to really get anything. But behind that, I mean, we didn't see this, man. Chinese took Alpha and Bravo. We missed that completely. So Gardalov and his squad are trying to take back Alpha right now. They're gonna get that guy. There's 1 guy left there. And on Bravo, we have the transport chopper dropping guys down on Bravo. And the transport chopper just went down, man. I don't know how. I think it's got X-Burst or got RPG'd from the top. Who was that? Fisherman just RPG'd the American transport chopper. Now if we go to Charlie, we got a squad pushing into Charlie. We got a nice little rubble battle going on here. Cheesy turns a corner and finds Bach and then manages to wipe Bach down. There's 01 left against Cheesy. Cheesy's hiding, waiting for people to spawn. 01 goes above him. And he gets sniped. Wow. And that push is cleared up from Charlie. Is Snook still on Echo? Or is he wiped out now? Oh, they're still there. They're still on Echo. It's Mads now, I guess, but it's crazy. Can't even believe that. Oh, who took that? Who took out the? Was it up top? Yeah, it was up top, wasn't it? Above the building, taking out the attack chopper. We got Kismet and Sergeant Taylor just sitting there with their PLDs, lasing everything from the skies above. So it's only a 40 ticket difference now from that 100 ticket that eventually gave up. They have A, B, and C now. They have Echo, and the Chinese are just sitting on Delta, making a tank push, I guess, towards Bravo. And we've got Necromancer on Charlie, trying to push his tank into Charlie, which is ill-advised. There's so many nooks and crannies that infantry can hide in and just RPG you from. It's getting repped up. Another tank just went down, so I think. Yeah, he's gonna back up. Saying, no, I shouldn't go in there. It's tank death, straight up. And he's gonna engage 2 tanks from afar, I guess. And if I'm those 2 tanks, I recognize he's on his own, and I push him. And I think that's what we're going to see here. Mesh, just rocking back and forth with him. He's going to run away on his right flank. And they're pushing in. Chinese managed to get Echo back here. But still, that's some amazing job by the Americans just to have some backfly harass. Good FCing from think it's Stoney who's FCing to get those people back there by the transport chopper, or even by jet ski, and just being able to get them to do some back harass. Necromancer goes down on Charlie as he was being flanked by, I think it was Snookfingers. No, it was 01 who's repair tooling him as he got pushed by 2 tanks. Now the boat and 2 tanks are situated to do a push onto Delta as pretty much the whole Chinese army is back on Echo, and got it. And they've taken Alpha with a tank over there. Set on over there. So much back and forth play, hey Captain.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about this map, man. Is it's so easy to get to backflaps via either a chopper, jet ski. Got that tank here. He's in trouble, I think. He's got a lot of infantry to contend with. Fisherman does. He's getting RPG'd. On here on Alpha. He's chasing down this infantry.
There appears to be an enemy tank located south of your pause.
He's got infantry support and zombie tooth there. And HCX, so I think there's just so much infantry here. I don't think they were going to be able to clear this out. Guardle up goes down to Fisherman, and Fisherman finally goes down. But he bailed at the tank in the last second. And Josie finally takes him out. So it looks like that push onto Alpha's been cleared out. Oh no, we got the party bus coming in. Marcy and the party bus comes in there and he gets taken out. So I think that's finally going to be taken out. Nice, good capture there. Bravo, we got capped, and there's only 3 guys in the store there that you can close down on Bravo. So we're sitting with Chinese in a 40 ticket lead with Echo burning, Delta burning, and a push on a Bravo. Let's see what's going on that push up to Delta. I'm on Sarantini right now. He's sitting pretty in the flag zone. He's trying to take out Tact. He's shooting Tact in the flag zone there. Pulls out his pistol to get him. Can he get him? Big battle going on. And he finally gets Tactical. Good kill. Awesome kill. As he's sitting there, and there's 2 guys leaving the Delta flag zone, and they don't even realize that they're getting uncapped by Sarantini being right there. They just got on the party bus and said, fuck it, we're out of here. Fuck it. Is Sarantini gonna cap this by himself? He did. He just uncapped it by himself. God, I love this game, man. Let's finally get squad leaders now to spawn in on him. And we got a tank coming in here. Matt's trying to figure this out. He gets RPG'd once. Takes out Sarantini. Gets RPG'd again by Runaway, who's running away. You gonna laugh? That was pretty hilarious, man.
Over here, medic! Medic!
Matt, Runaway on his back, on his back now. Gets an RPG, and I think that's it. But he gets a kill, and he's gonna go down here. If he doesn't get any reps, he's in trouble. Here we go. Matt's started RPG, but it's too late. He goes down. And the state's still with a 30 ticket deficit about. They've got 3 flags, they've got the burn.
Heads up, enemy tank north of your location.
Going pretty good for them right now. Someone is talking to me. So it's about, we got a 450 ticket lead for Chinese over 425, but the Americans have the burn. As we have a jet ski coming into Charlie. We've got 1 squad, land boat on Charlie. Land boat on Charlie. They're capping Charlie out, so Americans are gonna have to come back here and excuse me, and come back, cap this out for the Chinese. As the land boat's now getting RPG'd, we got a party bus coming in. There's a pretty big, significant push here onto Charlie. The land boat has seen better days, and it's getting RPG'd from that flag, and it goes down from that tall building rather, just on B. Now they've held that tall building this whole game. Now the next round they're gonna have to adjust to clearing these buildings out with the chopper because they're just sitting there. 1 squad's just sitting here with PLDs and RPGs. We got the yellow swaggins up here. We got Admiral Giggles, Kismet, and Sergeant Taylor just PLDing, RPGing everything. So that's I mean, that's been the difference maker, in my opinion, is they own pretty much the skies because of that. They can just lock on an RPG. Now, if we move over to Alpha, we got Alpha being capped by the Chinese here. One squad, Zolmertic squad, they're capping and they're gonna straight move straight to Bravo as their tank comes in to cap it away from them. MLP Dart 10? I've never heard of him in GC. He's a Simtech player and a tank coming out to clear out Alpha. We got one guy dropping down to help him out. That's YOLO Swaggins. What up? And is that squad that was pushing a Bravo? Are they wiped? One guy left. It's Marcy coming in. He almost got sniped and he manages to safely get into Bravo. The squad spawning on him, so I think they're going to be able to cap this flag. Which is important for the Chinese here. Because they need that. They need to get that burn back as they do have a 30 ticket lead, but I feel like the state's been more aggressive and are pushing better. What do you think, Cam?
What? I wasn't listening, sorry.
Okay. I said I feel like the states are making better pushes than the Chinese right now.
Yeah, but
You disagree?
the Americans defend the Alpha flag pretty well.
I think it's because they have that building above. They can just drop down
Yeah.
and recap it.
Enemy tank, please to your current position.
So the Americans still has the burn.
Yeah. And they've been down. They've been behind this whole game. But they're gonna. I think this is where we see them. They've got A, C, and D, which is pretty weird. But I think they're gonna get the burn back because they're fighting into Bravo right now, and I think they're gonna get Bravo back in this Bravo fight.
Of your position.
The Mad Squadron pushing in here against level 1 of the V7 guys. Snookfinger squad helping out. Oh, big RPG. I think Mesh just got 3 kills there with that RPG.
I've located
On Bravo.
AT north of your position.
And the Bravo push is cleared up and they've capped Bravo, so that's yeah. They've got 4 flags and they've got the lead now. They've got a 20. The states have come back after 150 ticket deficit to take the lead, 20 ticket lead, and they're pushing strong. They've just lost Delta, but they've got 2 tanks pushing in there, and they're going for it all here. As one tank goes down on Delta, one Chinese tank goes down just outside of Delta. And now the tanks can push in freely as the infantry are left wide open. Second tank pushing up, and again they have 3 tanks. Is it? I thought it was 2 tanks per side, isn't it? Or is it 3 tanks once you cap Alpha and Echo? No confirmation on that, Captain. You don't know?
I see 1 attack helicopter on 2 tanks between Charlie and Delta.
North of your current location.
Yeah, Jossie and Darkin, I guess it is. We got Stoney sitting in at deployment, I think, just FCing? I'm not really sure. Just chilling there.
I think he's FCing.
I have eyes on an enemy AT soldier east of your location. We've just lost objective Bravo.
So Bravo's getting recapped, and Alpha's being capped. Has been capped by the Chinese. So they're putting up a good fight here, but I think Sony's tactics are just being everywhere at once, and is reacting, pushing the envelope, in the fact that forcing the Chinese to be reactionary rather than be aggressive.
Objective Delta is now neutralized.
But now we have a 3 cap from the other side, as the States now has the Gimme, Echo, Delta, and Charlie from the Chinese. And are they losing? Yeah, the Chinese are gonna lose Bravo here? No. Big push onto Bravo here. Plumping gets knocked out. As they're trying to take their gimme back, I guess the States are. Like you said earlier, they were defending Alpha so well. And I think they're gonna be able to get that back pretty handily.
More things to do, and it's quite a close match. I mean,
Yeah,
right
I mean
now
it's
they're
only a
really
30
pushing
ticket
their
lead.
troops.
Exactly, like it's only a 30 ticket difference, and we have Flummy squad coming in here in Alpha trying to clear this out. One guy left here. He's getting X-bursted. Oh, Bruce being long gets X-bursted out from that building that they've owned all game. I mean, I don't know how the Chinese haven't gone up there with something and just decided that, okay, enough's enough, we're gonna clear you out. That's what I would have done a while ago.
That could be situation, time, too much pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe just not thinking about it, something of the sort. But that they're now like they're shooting RPGs and egg bursts at random infantry across the river, Gulf. I don't know what that is. The ocean. 2 tanks now rolling. 2 Chinese tanks rolling on out of Delta. They just rolled right past Delta. Said, I don't even want to mess with that. We have infantry on there. We're gonna cap that out. I think they're pushing towards Bravo. We have Necromancer and Chuku. I think. No, it's massive. Pushing out towards Bravo, giving some infantry support. Sorry, infantry, the support that they need to cap this, because they can cap this from. They can just sit in the tank upstairs and cap this. I want to see the tank go down in the metro though. Come on, Necro, take the tank down there. Good fight going down in Bravo here. This is what we want to see. Is Plumping goes down, and you got Snookfingers and. I think that's Mad's squad holding down Bravo from underneath. Six Finger goes down to. I can't pronounce this guy's name. Relk V7. Not sure. He's pushing in. He's holding that down as Bluesman. Chinese is making a big push on a Bravo. They graded out. They're staying firm here. This is an epic battle. You got to get down below, man. This is pretty awesome. ZK. As Waxus is making a push on this little thing, Marcy's pushing back and they get cleaned up. You came in at the last minute, man. It was pretty hectic in there, and it just gets cleaned up, and now they have Bravo back, and they only have 2 flags. Chinese are now reaffirming they have 2 jet skis heading towards Alpha, probably trying to get that back burn, get a forward flag, get the burn back, because they need to get the ticket lead back. Man. They've got the burn right now, but they want to get that 4 cap burn. I think are we gonna see a jet ski battle? Oh, please let me see a jet ski battle. Ah, they just flew right by each other. Well, I guess they're not flying, but I wanted to see a jet ski battle, man.
It is. They don't cap Alpha, at least they draw the enemy away.
Yeah. Like I said, back harass, because we have a full squad, 5 guys here. I think they're going to get, there's no one in Alpha, so they're going to get that cap right away. It's going to be up to the States to bring those guys off the roof again, jump them down. Yep, we already see 2 guys responding right away. They're jumping off straight down. This has been happening all game. Holding this building has been so advantageous for them to be able to just jump down and take that. As Gardelov jumps down, gets 1 guy, and the chopper's coming back here to help clean up that as well. RPG barely misses your choppers. Gardelov goes down to not sure who, Marcy, and the Chinese just like that take Alpha. So now they have 3. They remain on 3 flags after losing Bravo back. This has been some really good FC, man. I have to say it's been very back and forth. Again, it's only a 30 ticket difference, 40 ticket now rather, and it's been very, very awesome to watch here in GC this first Battlefield 4 game. This is what I wanted to see, very back and forth. This map is so open, it allows you so many different paths of attack to go from having, Alpha, Delta Echo as you have now, to having Bravo, Charlie, Delta. So many different ways to have the burn, as for Battlefield 4 maps, 3 maps rather, you kind of had to stick to a certain formula, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little more free-flowing this time.
This is still based. I mean, we're missing
Yeah,
the key that the commander mode so far. I mean, through that into the next, this can be hectic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what's awesome too, is we're not seeing the commander mode yet, so that's going to add another level of communication, especially for us here in GC when we rely so heavily on comms, and you can drop down tools to your fellow GCers, I guess. Thank you. It's got caught in thought. Thanks, Captain. That's why I have you around. Yeah, as we see those guys on the top of that building, still PLDing everything, just owning face, man. I think that's been the difference. And oh, Chinese get a 10 ticket lead now, hey? barely. This is back and forth. I don't like. I wanna. I kind
I
of.
strange feeling the US team are going to go for broke, just do a full army rush now. I think they're going to have to get off those places now. Late game now.
Yeah, I'm gonna respectively disagree. I think it's been working for them all game. They they have to push. I think they're gonna try to push Bravo here, and they're gonna be met with some pretty good resistance as we have one Chinese squad heading over towards Alpha from Bravo. They were met with a tank. 2 of them were killed instantly, and Relic, I guess his name, gets not wiped out by that tank there, and Cheesy gets wiped out as well. So that tank manages to quell that push from Bravo to Alpha, and we got Sub.
It seems to be a Chinese push on Charlie.
Yeah, we have Sub pushing Charlie. And yeah. Sure. As we have 3, 4, 5 Chinese, 6 full squad of Chinese guys pushing C with one guy holding back. He gets 1 kill. Plumping's holding the fort. He gets flanked. He goes back for cover. But they're burning this, like fighting for burn, and they flush out Plumping. He's got to retreat back away as I'm sure he's the last guy in the squad, and he gets wiped out. So I think they're going to get Charlie here. As the attack chopper for the States comes and tries to clear it out, but it's too late. Chinese get Charlie, just like that.
Too much cover for the attack chopper to come in.
Yeah, totally. And you know what, Rob? You might be right. They might have to jump off this building here and just go straight for Charlie. Because we have one American push into Charlie.
That's what I would do anyway if I was the FC.
I mean, they've had pretty good success here, but now the ticket lead's getting up to 60 for the Chinese. There's going to have to be some desperate push, as we got one guy falling into Charlie right now. He gets killed instantly. And we got tanks situating themselves just outside of Bravo, American tanks that are going to hopefully push out into Charlie or maybe to Delta. We'll see. As standing pat right now, the Chinese are happy with this. They've got the 3-ticket lead. They've got 70-ticket lead. And yep, here we go. The tanks just outside Charlie are going to be pushing towards Delta. They're going to be met with 2 other tanks. We're going to have some good tank on tank loving.
I even have the other chopper coming.
I haven't been following the chopper battles too regularly as a good infantry push onto Charlie from the States, as they're going to cap Charlie and they're preventing any armor support by holding that bridge. And we have another Chinese infantry squad trying to take it back as they're getting on the beachhead. Good battle here on Charlie as one squad pushes up. Barlov goes down. Solmerton goes down, and they're just stuck there at JD's squad. Like, there's 4 of them here. Oh, good flank there. From Plumping gets 3 guys or 4 guys there, and chasing the res. Zebra was chasing the res on sliding down the hill, and he gets taken out. As the Chinese are still on that beachhead, as they're going to try to push out. Good cover here for the Americans as they're holding back this push for the water. This is desperate times for the Chinese. They realize that this is the cap that they need. As we have a jet ski push coming to Alpha behind that too, so we have another squad pushing into Alpha while this push into Charlie is being mopped up by the Americans.
The tanks have got to move well, so
And the tanks are still. Well, I think the tanks are still going to hold there on the on Charlie. So yeah, Alpha's been grayed out by the Chinese as we have 1 tank here, NLP Dark Tan rather, coming in to clear this out. People jumping off the transfer chopper coming here to help clean this up, but they have Alpha now, so they still have that 3 flag lead, and it's down to 40 tickets. This is gonna be tight. This is why we watch GC. This is what we play for. It's gonna be awesome. 1 RPG goes up to try to kill the transfer chopper on Alpha. Not happening. There's like 10 people on Alpha now, and as the Chinese take Charlie as well, I think that's it. I think they've got enough flags here and they can hold for enough time that they got the bleed for long enough that they're going to take that. That's a big push on Charlie. Hey, Kraft, you were watching that the whole time?
Yeah, I was watching. The Americans are pushing quite hard on Charlie.
Yeah, now they are, and they're going to take that back. But I think it's a little too late, as a good multi-pronged push to Charlie and to Alpha there allowed them to get the 4 flag cap. And now they still have the 3 flag cap with only 12 tickets left, and I'm going to call it right now. I think the Chinese and Hitman's team, I believe, let me just double check that. Yeah, Hitman's team are going to take this. 5 tickets left. I'm sure everyone's calling hold spawn, hold spawn.
Pushing the last battle on Alpha.
Oh, that's intense, man. This is... Oh, the tank goes down, and... Oh, the transfer dropper just comes out of nowhere. It just falls down. As I think Chinese, there's like 10 of them. They're like little ants, man. As they're trying to get X-bursted from the building, but I think... You know, Rob, you said it earlier that I think having those guys on the roof was pay. As a Chinese take it 61 tickets to 0. And we're going to call it a great round from both sides. Props to both the red team and blue team. But yeah, I think, Rob, you called it. Having those guys on the roof may have not been as advantageous as they would have liked.
Early game, it's good to have troops everywhere, but I mean, in the situations of that, where you're reacting, you can't just stay there. You've got to move.
Yeah. I mean, they were having, like you said, Captain, they were dropping guys down from that Bravo building down there all the time. But it didn't work out the way I think that they wanted to there, obviously, because they lost. 61 ticket difference. It was close the whole game. I think the biggest margin was 150 off the break when the Chinese took the C building. As we're going to get a live on restart, I think, and then we're going to just go right back into it. As we have, what? How many viewers do we have? Like 2? 10. 10 viewers.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Our first 10.
Our first 10, hopefully not our last 10. With the way I'm casting, it might very well be.
You might not be able to play at all now, man. You just have to sit here permanently.
Yeah, hopefully not. Well, I put a lot of hours in this beta, so I don't really want to, I don't know, play it anymore.
Shame they gotta reset the stats at the end of it, though.
Yeah.
Let me go see what's going on with Massive and see if it's going to be live after.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, so if you could tell us if this is going to be live, that would be superb.
User left your channel.
Very important. Well, Captain comes back. I guess we're going to treat this live. I'm going to go in. I can't watch. You're going to be watching the tabletop if you're watching the stream. I don't think this is going to be live. I'm going to say it right away.
User joined your channel.
Are they not reset?
So we're going to get 2 restarts. We'll just switch.
Gentlemen, we're going to do 2 restarts and then go live. I will be announcing live once we get it going. This is not live.
As you heard Massive just say, 2 restarts and live. So we're going to see different tactic here from the now going to be Chinese from Stoney's team. Are they gonna maybe hold Charlie a little bit longer, or do you think they're gonna go on a building like the Echo building on
User left your channel.
and kind of hold that spot?
You might put 1 or 2 guys in the Echo Lord, and maybe the odd sniper and spot just to keep them heads up. But what the interesting thing is that Hitman's no longer FC, and it's cheesy on the other team.
Ooh, cheesy locos, Doritos locos is gonna be FCing. So
User joined your channel.
we know Hitman likes to have a little bit more of a aggressive play styles, just playing with him for a long time. So cheesy gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be nice to see. Do we know if the other side's gonna have someone else FCing as well? Is it gonna be Stoney or is it gonna be someone else?
I think it's going to be Stony and me. For some of the older viewers out there who've been in GC a long time, these 2 were generals back in the day, back in the BF2 days. So this is like a old competition, old rivalry here.
Good times. I'm excited to see if maybe some metagame comes into play with they know how each other work. I definitely know from FCing when I'm FCing against a certain person, I think they're going to be doing
restart is
certain
not
thing.
live.
And I definitely play against them a certain style. So that's going to be interesting to watch with some backstory here. As we also have, do we have a link to the other stream, I guess? The Brett and Chad, no?
Sure, somebody can get that up for us.
Yeah, they're also streaming. They're the other 2 spectators in here. We don't have a list of the spectators, but yeah, it's down at www.
Next restart will be live.
Twitch.tv//levelbf is where you can find Brett FX and Chad Man, who are a little bit more experienced than Cap and myself. And they'll be here with us for another 45 minutes, and then they're going to be taking off, I guess, doing their own thing. One more restart and live. Oh. So, and I guess Mr. Blue just told us he's actually listening. What are they... Turn on your mic, Blue. What are they saying about GC? Senor Blue?
We should talk about GC.
Hey guys.
Hey, what are they saying over there on the level BF stream?
Oh, they're great guys. They're promoting the website and everything.
Which I guess we should be doing, eh? If you guys want to check us out, come over to www.global-conflict.org.
This is live.
Sign up.
This is live. This
and
is
you can
live.
have amazing things like Matsive yelling at you that this is live at the beginning of a round, and have, if you're into the strategy-based Battlefield 4, very team-oriented stuff, this is what we're all about here. Where it's now you're not just pumping around on your own in your squad with VoIP. You're in team speak. You have a field commander. You have a squad leader. You got channels of command coming to you differently. So off the break, I'm gonna just start off here on the tower. Let's see what's going on. We have the American transport chopper taking off. I don't know where it's going. The Chinese transport chopper again is blown up. Like, I don't understand what the hell that's all about. But yeah, it looks like they're dropping one guy off on the Bravo, the Alpha flag zone, and they're going straight for Charlie. Attack chopper's trying to take it down. It flares. The transport chopper does from the attack chopper, and it drops 3 guys on the roofs, and I think they're going to be able to cap Charlie here. Because again, I don't. Do you see that transport chopper? That I don't know if you saw it, Ken. It was blown up, wasn't it? The Chinese transport chopper. Yeah, now it's up. The Chinese one in the last round too was started off blown up. It's weird. Because right away we have explosions going on. The tanks are taking out the building, so we're gonna have that taken out almost immediately. No fun whatsoever, but that's okay because it's part of the game, I guess. That's part of the strategy, and that's kind of what I thought would happen in GC, you know.
It's a good chopper-on-chopper battle here.
One more shot and that building's gonna come down. Yep, here we go. What is that? A minute and a half in. Flee! We see people jumping off the buildings. Are they gonna make it? One guy left to go. He jumps. He makes it at the last second. Literally at the last second. And he's able to get out free. He's gonna make it onto Delta.
Enemy tank has been identified north of your position.
These FCs don't like these buildings, that's for sure.
Nah. And you know, I can't blame them. It's just a mess to get up there. You know. And
Reminds
the
me of
building.
the old tower in BF4 close quarters.
Yeah. Fuck, that sucks. I mean, I like battling.
Gentlemen,
It's
I
fun.
realize some people got switched around on the restarts for teams. Just try to organize back to the correct team.
So
That's
Matsive.
awesome.
Yep, you're right. Nice back rage. As we saw this from Snook's squad when they were playing stateside last time. So we've got Duke,
Listen up. Enemy helicopter south of your current position.
Roka. They take that. Good eye, Ken. The States are gonna push. We're gonna try to hold this here. They're making a small push in here, as this is their gimme, and they should be protecting this a little bit better. Only three Chinese left on there, but they can spawn there as the party bus comes in. And that same building that they held before, they're on again. Sony has them on that very same building they were on before. So that Alpha Bravo building, they've got PLDs and RPGs up there that they think they like the way this worked for them last round, so they're going to do it again as we have Giggles, Swaggins, Sergeant Taylor, and Roka again on this over here. And Kismet, as a transport chopper, is going to try to take them out, but they're RPGing it back. Is that attack on Alpha they're still holding Alpha, man. That's impressive.
I mean, now that it's the turn without the ties, I mean, having them there at the attacking times is a brilliant position, to be fair.
Yeah.
Consistent fire on the armors that comes out of the base, constantly attacking Alpha.
No, I just want to point that they have 4 flags right now, Chinese do. So they've got a 4 cap on them, and they're quickly burning the tickets from the States.
From the US definitely going to forget something quick, or else it's just going to go downhill.
Yeah, sure. They need a combined attack and get into something like pushing Bravo, and there we go. They've grayed out Bravo. As one squad is in there, I'm not really sure. Hitman squad's in there. Tanks coming in here to help out. They've got Bravo, so they've cut the bleed down a bit, but they're still down. They've grabbed out Echo as well, actually. So they're gonna get this 3 cap, I think, if they can get Echo. There's no blue, there's no Chinese players over there right now, so they're gonna get Echo, I think, hands down. And they're gonna come back and try to get back from that 50 ticket deficit that they're in right now.
Just lost objective
It's
Alpha.
an Alpha
And
taken right now.
they've got Alpha. Look at that turn. Like literally a minute ago, they had 1 flag, and now they're gonna have a 4 cap back. 3 cap. Now they've got the burn with Echo, Charlie Alpha. We still have some Chinese players here into Alpha. So we have tank coming in here that's good. I think probably clean out the infantry, but the thing is when you're a tank in this proximity, he's 1 tank, and he comes up the ramp, and he's met by 3 infantry. And Snookfingers somehow survives that. And he's in trouble though. He's on low health. He's getting repped now. Gets another guy, and they might cap this. It's just them left. Just Snook and Plumping. Plumping gets hurt there. He gets killed. So he's got no reps now. Snook. Oh, another guy just spawned in and he's gonna rep him. He's surviving, pushing forward, trying to get those infantry kills, trying to get the burn. That's just one guy coming up the ramp. Goes behind him and he gets him. There's a nice kill by there by Mads getting that kill. Snook's in trouble here though. He gets out and he's repping his own tank now. We got infantry pushing up those stairs, gonna take out Alpha. Trying to hold Alpha. Trying to hold their gimme. SS. The tank gets stolen. Matsiv jumps in the tank. And now they have no choice but to kill the tank. Great play there by Matsiv to be able to realize that no one's in the tank, jump in, and force him to kill their own tank. Matt staying alive here though. Mad, Zebra, oh, they're getting pushed now. They just like, what the hell was that? They just like ran up to the other team. Great fighting here from Mads, and he's still alive. Plumping spawns in, Mads still alive, goes down. Plumping's the last one in the squad. And he's hidden. He's still alive, he's getting pushed. And he goes down. So that's gonna be cleaned up there. Good job by the Americans to clean that up. But man, Mads stayed alive there for a really long time, man. I thought he wasn't gonna die.
I mean, well, they had the finally cleaned it up, but look at the flags. Free to
Yeah,
jump
I mean,
already.
I mean that's what you want to see by Mads is he prolonged a push from those 2 squads to anywhere else for so long that allowed them to keep the 3 flag burn exactly like you say, Rob. And those are the kind of plays that make this game fucking awesome. Just to see players, and they're still there. They're still there.
I think there is. I think they're still fighting there, isn't there, Alpha?
They're definitely still there. I don't understand. As we got Snookfingers running away for his dear life, and he's gonna get found. He's gonna get caught by Marcy, but he gets Marcy. Good old Syntic players are killing each other, and this battle in Alpha continues, man. And
I mean, whoever gets that tank is clearly gonna have the advantage. It's not really gone.
yeah, no one's going for the tanks. Okay, are they cleaned out now, or is someone still alive somewhere? Snookfingers managed, I think, to get out of there. Someone just got dropped off. Yep, Snookfingers is still there. They go right back to Alpha, man. That's awesome. And to be honest, this is like stunting. Like this Alpha push is still happening. Like, and we got 1 jet ski now for the Americans heading towards Echo. We've got the Chinese boat that's probably going to intercept that right there in the water. If he doesn't see me, does he see him? There, he sees him. Shadow Rider in the boat is going to react to that. Good old Black A, and that jet ski's in trouble now, and it goes down. 1 guy in the water, he's swimming for his life. Bruce is just swimming, man. He's going underwater. And he gotta come up for air. And what is he doing? Is he gonna try to C4 this thing? He can't C4 it. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's gonna C4 it! He's gonna C4 the boat! Oh, and he gets it! What an epic play for Bruce, C4ing the boat in the water. That was awesome as he dove underwater. Great play from Bruce there. And they managed to kill the boat. Now that opens up the water for... That was epic. That was just awesome. That's what we call a battlefield moment, right, Captain? As we got now the 2 tanks for the 2 Chinese tanks are pushing, engaging the infantry on that smaller B building. They're trying to push in, trying to get something. Well, I guess they're just trying to hold. Actually, it's probably more accurate. As the States now are in a 120 ticket deficit. As 1 Chinese tank goes down.
Action at Alpha could be the game change it there. Maybe too early to tell, but it could be a Chinese win this round.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a 2-0 for them, but we have one infantry squad, one infantry American Romas. He's going to try to go up this ladder. I think he's been seen by both the LAV and the infantry, so he's going to try to make his way to Charlie. As we have Charlie being neutralized by one guy in the water here. That is Insanity Rocks pushing there. But the boat has been respawned, and it's been taken again by Shadow Ratto, that boat camping horror. Gets one more kill on Razzie, as he can just sit there. If he pushes a little bit further, he can stop the cap, but he's just sitting a little too far out. He gets one RPG hit on himself, rather, and yeah, they're going to lose Charlie here now. There we go. That's a good push by two guys there, where I think Shadow Ratto should have pushed in a little bit closer to the point, get the thing, but he'd probably disagree with me, because he always does. Yeah, so there he cleans it out, gets chopper support, then pushes in, and he's engaging the tank over there from Alpha. And they're gonna go ahead and get that back. So that was a quick cap right away. They have over 150 ticket lead here now, as we have infantry pushing in across the bridge from Delta, and they're gonna get met by good defense here by the Chinese, as they're trying to, I guess, stop this push from even materializing, as they're gonna just counter. As we have two squads hopefully heading into Charlie. I think I see two squad leaders anyways, pushing into Charlie from that American side. And honestly, we've seen a lot less back movements. As I say that, I was just about to say that we've seen a lot less back rage from the state side, but now we've got one squad here on Echo, one American squad here on Echo getting cleaned up by Dark 10 in his tank. And they're going to be capping here as one guy drops down. I think that's Marcy. Oh, it's Waxass gets the kill on Tactical coming in behind him, so there's only one guy left here for the States. And that is, you saw nothing.
Try to go for a 5 flat cap in the time, and the armor's being engaged with Charlie and they're losing Delta.
Yeah, but they got
Echo.
Echo.
Pull themselves together.
Yeah, they've got Echo and they've got Delta, so they're gonna get a 4 flag cap here. And you know, you only really have to hold up for 2 or 3 minutes to get back into the game. If they can they need to spawn more people here in Echo, I guess. But no, they're gonna lose it now. They're gonna, no one. Oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. There's a whole squad here in Echo. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. We got Tactical. Just gonna see that Hitman's here, looking out, trying to find enemies. And Satang here is pushing in, trying to clean up that as we got the Americans get the cap Delta as well. But tank here, Chinese tank here is gonna try to capture Echo. He's getting RPG'd from the side there, as we have about, I want to say 6 or 7 infantry on American infantry here. But they're capping it back, the Chinese are. Those guys gotta push in the flag zone, gotta stop that bleed. Got to get the flag back to get that triple cap back, because they need they're clawing back in tickets now. They've got the burn. They're losing Delta, but I think they could have capped Echo here. They had just pushed in a little bit of the flag zone. They allowed the tank to capture that, and now they're back. They needed that 4 flag cap, as they have just lost Delta. Let's head on over to Delta, see what's going on there as the tank pushes over, trying to kill those guys. I think this push is gonna get mopped up by the tank as it pushes up here on Echo. Gets one. Tactical gets a RPG. He gets knocked out. There's one guy left. He's hiding. You saw nothing. Is hiding for his dear life. Their tank can't see him. One guy spawns. He sees him. He's about to leave, but then he saw him. Spawn gave it away. And you saw Hitman now are gonna get cleaned up, I think, by Dark 10 in this tank. Yep. Hitman's going for the C4. He gets killed. Yeah, this is a nice battle here from the state side. Those 3 guys killing that just enough to have it dead, and just enough to distract them from taking other flags. As the battle on Delta rages still, as we have another tank dealing with infantry. That's Cognito-Con dealing with the infantry on the roof of Delta. As one of the guys, don't know how to pronounce his name, gets airbursted from the building, and now the Chinese come in here. They're going to clear it up. They're going to cap back. A Shadow comes in, I think, with a couple other guys. And they're going to cap Delta back. So, again, on doing an amazing job keeping the Echo flag from being capped for the Chinese. As Hitman squad has just been wiped out now. They just got cleared out. So, they're still 120 tickets down. I would have liked to see a better push on Charlie and Delta from them, as Hitman was doing that from behind. So far Cheesy's not been really using the back tactics as much as Stoney has, or Hitman was last round, and he's kind of being... He's got to, I think, maybe see that the jet skis are super powerful in this. A little bit more. You can push any flag, Charlie, Delta, Echo with those things as the water. And I don't really... Do you see a push coming from the Chinese right now? Or from the Americans, rather? I just see them, they're sitting back, and they can't really get a push going.
I mean, I'm quite surprised that the Americans haven't pushed.
Right, the Chinese are pushing Bravo right now. But I mean, the States are just on their heels right now. So we have one guy coming into... Oh, he's going to get knifed just out of Charlie. He's coming up the water. Duke's got him lined up. Doesn't kill him. Sunglasses. As another guy drops in here on C. Necromancer coming in. Gets the kill. Gets the cap. Another guy dropping in. Duke gets killed out by Sunglasses, who he had lined up before. So I think the Americans are gonna they're gonna cap C for sure here. So that's gonna be what the push the Americans needed from that building. That they're holding up top. That the other team that they managed to hold now. That the other team was holding before. The Chinese team that is now. So they've captured Charlie. They got to hold this for a significant amount of time. And I don't think they're gonna be able to do it because. The Chinese now are pushing into the Bravo flag rather. Yes. Apparently we have a Reddit thing that's getting downloaded already, guys. If you're listening to the stream, go and upvote. Mr. Blue's gonna post in the chat something for you guys to go upvote. Please go upvote it. Mr. Blue, if you could type that in the chat for us, that'd be awesome. As the Chinese have taken Charlie back. I didn't see that push, Cap. What happened? There was just a straight up push, no resistance? No resistance. Where are the Americans, man?
No, I think more the question is, where's the American army? I mean, these Chinese armies being really pushed. They're on their bridge towards Charlie. I haven't not seen the American army come up at all.
Totally agree. Yeah, we got one Chinese tank right in front of Bravo. He's making out Cognito, Necromancer having a little kissing fest, and Matt's gonna come back and be like, nope, you don't kiss my bro. And takes out Necromancer. Or rather, and then, excuse me, Chokonoko now laying down infantry fire on infantry on Charlie. And we have a huge push on Echo, actually. A two squad push on Echo. As we have one guy on the building here. He's just looking down. JD's got an RPG set up. He's just gonna sit back, wait for his squad, and they huge push on Echo gives them that chance to capture Echo. Two squad push. There's a party bus full of a couple guys here that's gonna come in and try to clear it out. I don't think there's gonna be enough there as Cognito comes up the ramp. He's gonna find out. He's a little late to the party. And JD pushing, shooting him from the roof, and he's probably getting spotted. And he's gets mopped up by three guys there. Poor Cognito, huh? But he's got support here and Gardel up, pushing back. Sloth is engaging Gardel up and Sergeant Taylor. They get cleared out. They're going to recap this, but JD's still on that roof. They don't know that, and he's going to be able to spawn in a couple people in, and they're going to be able to parachute back in. So, they gray out Echo, as no other pushes are really happening right now. I'm sorry, a push to Delta from the American armor is getting stalled as they're not capping that flag out, but JD, like I said, has people on him. They're spawning in on him, and they're jumping down. As Solmer Dick now stays on the building there, and a nice head glitch here from Razzie as he's getting pushed by two guys. He gets killed by Kismet and Shadow Rado as they clear out Echo, but there's still three guys on top of that building. I think they're gonna wait to push in maybe for the whole squad to be able to push together, which is a smart plan, but everything the States has done, the Chinese have responded to really well and efficiently. Excuse me, as we got a push into Charlie now from the States, as they have almost 180 ticket lead, the Chinese do over the States. And they've captured Charlie now, and they're still pushing in Echo, so they have that flag, that 3 flag burn, so they want to hold this again for a little bit longer to be able to get that win. They need to win by 60 tickets to have an outright win. Of course, it's just a fun day, but still, us and GC, we're all super competitive. I hate losing. Don't we all hate losing? Oops. So 01 squad here gonna push in against against Romas's squad as he's got Razzie, Insanity Rocks. They're just hiding, kind of hoping to cap out the Chinese team on Charlie. As we got a flank now from Kismet flanking, getting undertow. Sup doesn't realize that Kismet's dead behind him, and 01's gonna push on this right flank. He's just waiting. He's peeking 01 there. He's gonna turn around, wait for his squad members to spawn on him, and yeah, undertow's spawning in. And they're Americans are like doing a good hold here under with Sup, Undertow, and Romas's squad is doing a good job here to hold Charlie as they quell that push. As one's still alive there, but he's gonna sit back, wait for his squad to spawn on him. As Sup is just hiding out there, waiting for that push to happen. And we have a small push on the Delta roof. I think this is mainly just a harassing. We've got Sloth and Solmar take JD's squad. They're just spawning on Delta roof, so they're going to be dropping in there. Hopefully getting that 4 cap as they need to be super aggressive now. They need to be able to get the 4 flags, cap it up, because they can't sit back anymore with almost 120 ticket deficit. They're clawing back, getting 3 tickets over the past 2 minutes, so there's still hope. Still hope. I think Rob maybe was too early to call. The way it was playing earlier, you called it Chinese win. I think that was probably a good call based on the way they were playing. But I think the Americans now are clawing back their way back into it.
Who can tell? We all would know. They could just rush C or rush B. In fact, A. I mean, the A and E flags seem to be really crucial flags for each respective army.
Yeah, I mean, it's so we got a jet ski right now for the Chinese going up far out wide. 2 jet skis are going to push Alpha, so that's exactly what you're talking about. They're going to try to push Alpha, the back flag, get that. And even if they distract them, to pull them off Charlie, I'll pull that flag off Delta, because now they're going to get a 4 flag cap here. But Alpha's completely empty, so that should be an easy cap for those 2 squads.
Stops them getting the other as well. They prefer tank spawns there, I think.
Yep, exactly, and that's crucial for both Echo and Alpha. They get that 3rd tank. All 3 tanks are up, I think, for the States, so they won't lose it, but once the tank goes down, they'll get it.
Navy SEAL action now going.
Yeah, let's see what's going over to Alpha. See what's going on there. As we have 01 squad who was pushing Charlie earlier, pushing Alpha now. 1 tank goes back, Arlov goes down. Whose tank is that? Shokunoku's tank. Given the task of holding Alpha from these 2 squads, he's doing a fairly good job. Taking down a couple guys, but I don't think it's going to be enough, man. I think he's going to be taken out here. He's just sitting back in the corner, getting wrapped, and just taking RPGs. That's what a man does. Just sits in a corner and shoots back with a tank. As they're going to need infantry support, and I don't see right away any infantry coming back as they cap that flag out. And Chokonoku just gets finally taken out. And now HGX, the 2 Argentinians, 1 gets out and he's just sitting there. He's just he gets meshed as he runs by, but he's gonna tell his squad mates that he's there. So hopefully HGX he's gonna probably get cleaned out there, to be honest. But not do too much. As a good push here from the Chinese to get their 2nd flag, but they need a 3rd flag. And now it's just a 40 ticket lead for the States. They did a good job getting a 4 flag cap for a little bit there. Like I said, 2 minutes they needed, they got it. And now they have a 3 flag cap. And we need to see a push here from the Chinese as they're trying to get into Delta from the roof. If we can head over on the Delta, they're going to push on, trying to get there as the Americans have a good, with Sloth squad, Zolmatic squad, they're going to try to hold this as best as they can. As on the second story here, the Chinese are pushing. I think they're going to get this. So this is the 3rd flag that they needed to be able to stop that burn, as the States have taken Alpha, Charlie, and Bravo's being contested as well right now. So the Chinese now have only Echo as Bravo's being grayed out. I think Bravo is going to the States, or no, it's going to the States. So right now the Chinese still pushing Alpha, but it's only a 10 ticket lead now. So good job by the States to get back in this. They were 120 tickets down. So another comeback, just like they did last round. Good play. Come back into this from the stateside. I think it's Cheesy, right, who's doing the stateside this time. So I think good job by Cheesy to realize that they need to do some pushes as they have a 3 flag cap now with their Gimme, Bravo, and Charlie. Delta does get capped by the Chinese as they're holding off the attack chopper there is pushing in. Gonna get some kills on this roof as That poor guy is just, yeah, he gets mopped up. Getting air bursted from the building above as we have the States. So this is the thing I think that BF3 was missing a lot of, is there's so many different attack paths now with the buildings, the elevators, getting on top of a building, staying back, air bursting. It's just so awesome to see that can give you so many different attack paths versus like something like Tehran, whereas we all know it was kind of linear, or like Damavand Peak, and you're kind of like, well, we all know what's going to happen because it's OP to one side. So Chinese get into Bravo here. Get a nice cap. And Sergeant Taylor and his squad come in here. They get the cap on Bravo as we have 2 tanks, a tank. Do we have a tank down there? We have a tank inside of Bravo. Yes, this is what I've been waiting to see. As a tank to head down to the shopping district, and he's going to try to clear out the Chokonoku, that crazy Argentinian's coming down here. They gray out the flag, and I love doing this. Have you ever done this, Captain? Yeah, I love. Kismet just runs to his death. Oh, and is Sergeant Taylor gonna get the C4? No. He got the C4 on the tank, but he gets taken out of Chokonoku by the hair of his chin, gets the kill on him, and doesn't get blown up. I still think my favorite part of this was that Bruce C4 in the middle of the water, and Shadow didn't see. I know Shadow was mad. I could hear him from. We live in the same city. I could hear him from here yelling, "No!" As he got C4 there by Bruce. Hopefully, Mr. Blue, if you're in here, you can. I want to see that in the podcast as a highlight, please. So we have the Chinese now trying to get their gimme back here on Echo, as the States have gotten back now 100 tickets, over 137 tickets, so they've got a just under 50 ticket lead, as they've got their gimme back, but they're getting they're getting air bursted here from Expanded's squad with Fishermen pushing back. They're on the roof of Echo. It's whether this is pretty silly. They're just above them, and the other squad is just below them. They're just hanging out. They're like, okay, you want to cap it? We're just gonna sit underneath you. Expanded gets taken out by that squad. Plumping gets taken out by Saloth, and they're getting airburst now. As the last one up is a squad leader there. Mads tries to get the res, can't get the res, and he's just sitting there. He's getting airbursted. He's hanging out over there, and squad finally jumps in. Ah, that nervous feeling when you're the last man in the squad and you're like, just spawn. So they're still pushing Echo here from that roof, but for the most part, the States have done a good job of taking the gimme from the Chinese here, as they now have a 3 flag cap, and they're trying to get Alpha back. We want to flow over to Alpha, get over there, see what's going on there. Yes, yeah, the States now takes Alpha back, so that push that we just missed gets cleared out by the States as they take Alpha. They're still contesting Echo, and they have a 4 flag cap now. They have 110 ticket lead. This is a great comeback by the States, man. They were 120 tickets down, and it looks like they're poised to take this if they can just, even if they lose Echo here, if they can hold that push to Charlie that's coming down from the Chinese. One Chinese guy pushing Charlie. 0-1 by himself. Takes out, can't see the player there we just took out, but he gets sniped, so that push gets quelled, and the Americans are able to hold off Charlie by holding that building.
It looks to me that the Chinese kept using the same tactic over and over again. I mean, it becomes predictable after a while. The US just really changed up the game, with a bit more aggressive there.
Yeah, they went super aggressive as the Chinese finally get their gimme Echo back, and we've got one jet ski that got just taken out. Snookfinger's just got an RPG, and he's swimming now in the water. He's diving, just pushing towards Echo. He's getting shot at, and he gets taken out. Snookfinger's trying to get his way through there. Couldn't make it, as now we have a 3 ticket lead. Sorry, 3 flag burn, 160 tickets to 7 tickets. And I think I'm going to call it the States win again, so it's a 2-0 victory for, I want to say, the blue team. That's it, guys. 160 tickets to 0, so combined 220 to 0, I think is what it is, if I'm not mistaken. Rob, can you confirm?
Alright, guys. Great rounds on Conquest. The next couple of rounds are going to be on Obliteration. I'm going to get that reset, and we're going to get going on that.
So guys, changing up games and modes here.
Yeah, so we're going to go into Obliteration, which may be a little bit more fun to cast, as we have more focused. It's going to be pretty intense. I know talking to a lot of players from GC, they were really looking forward to this mode because it's, from everyone said it's fairly intense. If we look at the top people in the match, Marcy's 44-16, Google's 23-7. Good round for both of them. Marcy had 12,000 points, man. He's doing some good stuff. JD 33-22. Used to seeing these people at the top. Snookfingers 27-19, 77,000 points. Good stuff to see this. But like you said, Rob, talking about tactics. The States at the beginning there, they weren't really pushing. They were kind of just doing the regular pushes along the bridge and not really taking advantage of this map for what it is with so many attack paths. But they got used to it. They pushed Delta, they pushed Echo, pushed so many different things. Yeah, I haven't actually been paying attention too much to the air battles that have been going on. So hopefully we'll try to get a little bit more of that going on. So I'm going to take a break, get some water. Maybe, Captain, you have to go to the washroom, I think. So maybe we want to kill the stream here while we're in between. Switching rounds. So we'll be right back, guys. 8 people, don't go anywhere. All right, we'll see you in a bit, guys.
User joined your channel.